Then the Lord answered Job out of the storm. He said, "Who is this that obscures my plans with ignorant words? Gird up your loins like a man. I will question you, and you must answer." Where were you when I founded the earth? Answer me and show your knowledge. Do you know who determined its size? Who stretched out its measuring line? On what were its bases set? Who laid its cornerstone? While the morning stars sang together, and the sons of God shouted for joy. Who shut up the sea behind closed doors, when it burst forth from the womb. When I made the clouds its garment, and thick darkness its swaddling clothes. When I set its limits and fixed its doors and bars in place. When I said, "This far you shall come and no further." Here is where your proud waves must break. Have you ever commanded the morning, or shown the dawn its place, that it might grasp the earth by its edges and shake the wicked out of it? It turns to red like a clay seal, and changes its tint like a garment. The wicked are denied their own light, and their proud arm is shattered. Have you journeyed to where the sea begins, or walked in its deepest recesses? Have the gates of death been revealed to you? Have you seen the gates of deep darkness? Have you an idea of the breadth of the earth? Tell me if you know all this. Where is the way to the home of light? And where does darkness dwell? Can you take them to your own regions and set them on their homeward paths? You know, for you were already born, and great is the number of your years. Have you entered the storehouse of the snow, or seen the storehouse of the hail, which I reserve for the times of woe, for days of war and battle? What is the way to the place where lightning is dispersed? Or the place whence the east wind begins spreading over the earth? Who has cut a channel for the torrents of the rain, and a path for the thunderstorm? To bring rain to a land where no one lives, and to the unpeopled wilderness. To enrich the wasted and desolate ground, to make the desert bloom with green. Does the rain have a father? Who fathers the drops of dew? from whose womb comes the ice, and who gives birth to frost from the skies. When the waters lie as hard as stone, when the surface of the deep is frozen, can you bind the chains of the Pleiades, or loosen the belt of Orion? Can you guide the morning star in its season? Or lead the bear with its cubs? Do you know the laws of the heavens? And can you establish their rule on earth? Can you raise your voice to the clouds and order their waters to pour down? Will lightning flash at your command and report to you, "Here we are"? Who has given the ibis foresight, or endowed the cock with foreknowledge? Who has the wisdom to count the clouds? Who tilts the water jars of the heavens, so that the dust of the earth is fused into a mass, and the clods of the earth stick together? Can you hunt the woods to appease the hunger of the lioness and her cubs, as they crouch in their dens or lie in wait in the thicket? Who provides prey for the raven when its young cry out to God and roam about desperate for food? Do you know how mountain goats breed? Have you observed the hinds in labor, numbered the months they must fulfill, and fixed the time they must give birth? Have you watched them in their labor as they crouch and drop their young? How they wait for them to grow, until they leave, never to return. Who has given the wild ass his freedom, and who has loosened his bonds? I have given him the desert for a home, the salt plains for a dwelling place. For he scorns the city's tumult, and is free of the driver's shout and insult. He prefers the hills for his pasture, ranging for food in the rich verdure. Is the wild ox willing to serve you, to pass the night by your manger? Can you hold him with a rope and make him plow, or make him pull a harrow in your fields? Can you rely on his great strength and leave him to do your heavy work? Can you depend on him to come home alone, carrying your grain to your thrashing floor? Can the wing of the ostrich be compared with the plumage of the stork or falcon? She lays her egg on the ground and lets them warm in the sand, not knowing that a foot may step on them, or some wild beast may crush them, cruel to her chicks as if they were not hers. She cares not that her labor be in vain. For God has given her no wisdom. nor a share of understanding. Yet in the swiftness of foot, she makes sport of horse and rider. Is it you who give the horse its strength and clothe his neck with splendor? Is it you who make him leap like a locust, while his thunderous snorting strikes terror? Rejoicing in his strength, he fiercely paws and charges into the fray. Afraid of nothing, laughing of fear, not shying away from the sword. Against his side rattles the quiver, flashes the spear and the javelin. In frenzied excitement, he devours the miles. There is no holding him when the trumpets sound. He cries, "Hurrah!" at each trumpet blast. He catches the scent of battle from afar, the shout of commanders and the battle cry. Is it by your wisdom that the hawk takes flight and spreads his wings toward the south? Is it at your command that eagles fly and build their nests on high? They dwell on cliffs and spend the night. Their stronghold is the rocky crag. From there they look out for food. Their eyes behold it from afar. They and their young feast on blood, and where the slain lie, there they are. The Lord said to Job, "Must a fault finder contend with the Almighty? Let him who accuses God answer him." Job said, "How can I reply, unworthy as I am? All I can do is put my hand over my mouth. I have spoken once, now I will not answer. Oh yes, twice, but I will do no further." Then the Lord addressed Job out of storm. "Gird up your loins like a man. I will question you, and you must answer. Would you deny me my right? Would you condemn me that you may be justified? Have you an arm like that of God? And can you thunder with a voice like his? Then adorn yourself with glory and splendor. Array yourself with grandeur and majesty. Unleash the fury of your wrath. Look on the haughty and bring him low. Look on every proud man and abase him. Crush the wicked where they stand. Bury them all in the dust, lock them in the dungeon. If you can do this, I myself will praise you, admitting that your right hand can save you. Just think about Behemoth, which I made along with you, who feeds on grass like the ox. What strength he has in his loins! What power in the muscles of his belly! Like a cedar his tail sways, the sinews of his thighs are knit like cables. His bones are like tubes of bronze, his limbs like iron rods. He is a masterpiece of God's work, but his maker threatened him with a sword, commanding him to keep off the mountain regions and all the wild beasts who play there. Under the lotus tree he lies, hidden among the reeds of the marsh. The lotus trees cover him with their shade. The popular trees on the banks surround him. He is not alarmed through the river rages, and torrents surge against his mouths. Who can capture him by the eye, or trap him and pierce his nose? Can you pull in Leviathan with a hook, or curb his tongue with a bit? Can you put a ring through his nose, or pierce his jaw with a hook? Will he keep begging you for mercy, or speak to you with tender words? Will he make a covenant with you and become your slave forever? Will you make a pet of him like a bird, or put him on a leash for your maids? Will traders bargain for him? Will merchants divide him up? Can you fill his hide with harpoons, or his head with fishing spears? Just try and lay a hand on him. You will not forget the struggle, and you will never do it again. Any hope of subduing him is vain. Of the mere sight of him is overpowering. He grows so ferocious when aroused. Who would then dare to face him? Who has attacked him and come off unharmed? No one under the sky. I will not fail to mention his limbs, or describe his matchless strength. Who can strip off his outer garment, or penetrate his double breastplate? Who can dare open the doors of his mouth to confront the terrors of his rows to teeth? Rows of scales are on his back, rows of shields that are tightly sealed. So closely fitted are they that no space intervenes, so closely joined that they hold fast and cannot be parted. Light flashes forth like the sun when he sneezes. Like the twinklers of dawn are his eyes. Flaming torches flash from his mouth. Sparks of fire fly out. Smoke comes from his nostrils, like hot steam from a boiling pot. His mere breath sets coals of fire. With the flame pouring from his mouth, strength is in his neck, and terror dances before him. Tightly set are the folds of his flesh, firmly cast and immovable. His heart is hard as rock, as hard as the lower millstone. When he rises up, the mighty are terrified. The waves of the sea fall back. Should the sword reach him, it will not pierce him, nor will the spear, the dart, or the javelin. Iron is to him no more than straw, and bronze no more than rotten wood. Arrows will not put him to flight. Slingstones will be wisps of hay. Clubs are as straw to him. He laughs at the whirring javelin. His belly is as sharp as potsherds. He moves across the mire like a harrow. He churns the depths into a seething cauldron. He makes the sea fume like a burner. Behind him he leaves a white gleaming wake, making one think that the deep had a hoary hair. He has no equal on earth, such a fearless creature he was made. He makes all, however lofty, afraid. He is king over all the proud creatures. This was the answer Job gave to the Lord. I know that you are all-powerful. No plan of yours can be thwarted. You ask, who is this that obscures my plan with ignorant words? I spoke of things I did not understand, too wonderful for me to know. Listen, you said, I will question you and you must answer. I knew of you then only by hearsay. But now with my own eyes I have seen you. Therefore I retract all I have said, and in dust and ashes I repent. As Jesus Christ said in Matthew chapter 13, verses 33-34. Jesus taught all this to the crowds by means of parables. He did not say anything to them without using parables. So what the prophet had said was fulfilled. I will speak in parables. I will proclaim things kept secret since the beginning of the world. Are we in a position to question God, His authority, and find faults in His designs? For His thoughts are not our thoughts, neither our ways are His ways. Just as a robot cannot be made equivalent to human beings, in the same way, we human beings are not equivalent to God, because He is our Creator and we are His creation. He alone is holy and worthy of all the praise and glory. And all of us have sinned, yet He still loves us. The secrets are revealed to those whom He chooses to reveal, through the work of His Holy Spirit. Peace be with you.